guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be starting a new series called A Beginner's Guide to Chess. So in this series, all of you can learn how to play chess and learn some basic principles on chess. So let's dive right into it. So today, I'm going to teach you what all the pieces are called and how to move the pieces. So let's get started. This piece is the king. It can move in all directions, but it can move only one step. So it can move over here, here. It can move everywhere around it. So it can move over here. It can move to all the squares around it. And this is a very easy piece to understand and memorize how it moves. You just need to remember that it can move in all directions, just one step. Okay, so now that you know what the king is and have understood how it moves, let's move on to the next piece, the queen. So the queen can also move in all directions, but it can move in any number of steps it wants. So it can move till there or here. It can move anywhere it wants in all directions, and it has an unlimited amount of squares. This makes it the most powerful piece in the game. As you can see how many squares it can move to. It can move to all of these squares. So it's the most powerful piece in the game, and it can move around the most. It can move in all directions and how many ever steps it wants to. The most powerful piece in the game, and yeah, it can move in all directions, unlimited amount of steps. And yeah, that's it for the queen. On to the next piece, the rook. The rook can move vertically and horizontally. It cannot move diagonally. The rook can also move an unlimited amount of steps. So it can move anywhere vertically and horizontally. It cannot move diagonally. So yeah, it cannot move diagonally, only vertically and horizontally, and any amount of steps it wants to move. And yeah, so yeah, I guess that's about it for the rook. On to the next piece, the knight. So the knight is a bit more complicated than these other pieces, but you'll soon get the hang of it. So the knight basically moves in an L shape. So the knight moves in this L shape. So like you can see, it's in an L shape here. You just need to memorize like this. 2 steps like this and then 1 step. So like 2 steps horizontally, then 1 step vertical, or 2 steps vertical, then 1 step horizontally. Just, you can think about it like make an L with just 3 steps, no more than that. That's how you can memorize the knight. And a special quality about the knight is that wherever it moves, it changes the color square it moves to. So like you can see, as if this is the white square, right? You can see behind it the white, and it can move over here on this square, and these are all dark squares wherever it can move to. All of the squares it can move to are dark squares, only dark squares. That's a special quality about knight. It never moves back on its same color. So like if the knight moves on this dark square, let's say, then again all the squares are light squares. It's a special quality about the knight. And just remember, make an L with 3 steps. That's how you remember how the knight moves. It's not that hard. It seems hard, but it's not that hard. You'll soon get the hang of it. Don't worry. Okay, on to the bishop. The bishop can only move diagonally. And since this is a light squared bishop, you can see it's on a light square, it will only move to the light squares. It will never ever go on a dark square. It's not possible. So just like the knight changes colors each time it moves, the bishop never ever changes its color when it moves. So the bishop just moves diagonally in an unlimited amount of steps. Yeah, and the bishop is quite an easy piece to understand. It's not hard at all. Yeah. Okay. So on to the next piece, the pawn. By far, the pawn is the most easiest piece to understand. So the pawn just moves 1 step forward. Just like this, it just moves 1 step forward. That's all how the pawn moves. It just moves 1 step forward. There are some special rules about the pawn which I will be teaching you in the next video. You'll understand. The pawn is very easy. Just one thing you need to memorize about the pawn is that when it's on the starting square, on this rank, when it's on the starting square, it can move 2 steps forward. Then after that it continues moving 1 step forward. So when it's on the starting square like this, it can move 2 steps forward, but after that only 1 step forward. So that's about it for the pawn and all the pieces. Please like, share and subscribe, and ask any questions that you want down in the comment section below. Bye guys, and see you in the next video.